Good morning, happy Tuesday. Welcome to Ozarks Fox AM. I'm Jeremy Rabe.
And I'm Maddie Conklin on a terrific Tuesday.
Well, here's hoping. Here's hoping.
Fingers crossed.
It's been one of those days already.
I'm having a good Tuesday because
Good, I'm glad. I am so not.
I went on an unhinged Marshall's shopping spree yesterday.
Oh, wait, I think you texted me from there.
I
oh,
did.
yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yes. Ringing the bell.
I always do this. I go, I tempt myself with a good time, and I have a great time every time I'm there.
Okay, here's my question to you.
Yes.
When you go, because I had the opposite experience, when you go shopping for yourself, do you actually find things?
All the time.
See, I'm the opposite. If I
All
go
the time.
Christmas shopping for other people,
Yeah.
I find a million things for myself. But if I'm going for myself,
For yourself, you
I
can't find
I
nothing.
Can't find nothing.
I've had those experiences, but yesterday was a day where I just was like, it's gonna happen. Here we go.
Well, I'm happy for you.
New pants. New pants.
You got your big girl pants on?
Got my big girl pants on. Yeah. I got some new sweaters. I even had to like stop myself from buying too many sweaters because I was like, you know.
Speaking of, I was going to tell you about sweaters here in the area.
And how does it look on TV?
Well, I here's the thing. I always dress for outside, but I realize I'm inside most of the time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Do you see where I'm going with this?
I do, yes.
Because I'm like, ooh, I'm going to pull out my best sweater because I love it. And then I'm burning up all day.
Yeah, because the heat's on.
Yes.
And I forget that happens.
So I was like, oh, I have all these great sweaters I want to wear. Then I realized, oh, wait, but I'm not outside.
Exactly.
So it's like, I don't know what to do.
I stopped myself from buying too many sweaters. I had just got one, I believe. And then I got a skirt. Anyways, doesn't matter.
I do love them. Maybe you could ask them in winter to turn the AC on so we could all wear our winter sweaters.
Everyone be frozen igloos, please, snowmen. Thank you, snow women.
Is it?
It is.
See?
It's cold. This morning I walked in and I'm like, man, it is really cold in the studio today.
I feel like
I
there's a
was chilly.
ghost in our office then, because it's always
think so.
changing.
I
It's
feel like our office
75
is hot.
Or
Angela.
65.
Really?
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe I'm just cold-blooded. It could be it.
No, I don't believe that.
Thank you.
I don't believe that, Angela.
Yes, I'm like,
Sorry, Angela's over here.
Oh, yeah, we're talking to Angela.
We're talking to
hello,
Ange.
I'm here.
Sorry,
here.
we bring you in because sometimes, here's what I love. We're talking and I see Angela. I love how expressive you are because Angela's like, yep.
Happening.
I just always agree. We all just vibe so well. I'm like, we're thinking the same thing.
But I love how expressive you are because I'm like talking to Maddie, but I see her and I'm like, yeah, Angela agrees.
Yes.
I'm that person where, like, if I disagree with something, I can't lie about it because my friends instantly know if I'm lying because my face, I automatically, like, just instant reacts. And they're like, you don't love it, do you? I'm like, oh, it's great. And I get that high-pitched voice. And they're like,
That giveaway.
no. I'm like, just be honest. I'm like, yeah, no, not a fan, not a fan.
Yeah.
See, and I don't know if it's a pro or a con personality-wise, but I have a very, like, you know how they say fake it till you make it? I can be very nice in settings of business, but if I'm not feeling somebody, it's very hard for me to fake it because I don't want to be a fake person.
Yeah.
In the sense that I'm like,
Because do you guys get that kind of guilt where you're like, I know I'm not being my true self, so now I
Yes,
feel bad
yeah,
about it.
yeah.
And then it's like an internal battle.
but I don't want to be rude, but I also am just like,
Right.
I'm not going to be a fake person in this
Yes.
situation.
Yeah.
I don't want to be.
Definitely know that.
I agree. I'm the same way. Like, I always like really blunt people, or if you know the vibes are just there and it works, great.
Yeah.
And if it's not, you kind of can use a segue of, oh, I need to go walk my dog, or I don't know, just make something to tailgate. Try to get out of the way.
Just get out of there.
Get out of there.
Yeah,
You'll
my
get-
mom-
yeah, you know.
My mom and I are very similar because, like, if we don't like somebody, you know it. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not in a rude
You just,
way.
No, you
but
just.
it's just like,
some people just don't get along. You
and
know?
that's the way
that's
the
okay.
world works.
Yeah,
I feel this is
it's okay.
very, is it cathartic is the word?
We're having
A good life
Therapy.
Yeah.
We're having
Therapy
a
good life
Tuesday.
lesson for everybody.
We used to.
Therapy Tuesday.
We need to bring it back. I told you, we'd lay on the couch, we'd all give our problems, and everybody give their advice.
I think that's perfect.
You know what? Even though we're not medical professionals, we do help each other.
Yeah.
It does. It's very. I think
Emotional
venting is, for me personally, I know venting helps me heal and move forward because it's just release.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, cool, I can move on. Yeah.
And Jake just said, let's move forward with headlines.
Perfect.
That's perfect,
Yay.
Jake.
That was a great segue.
Jake needs
there.
more segues.
Yes.
Right. We love it. Well,
Most of the time he does. It's
Yeah.
just right in here in our
Just
ear.
right. Well, so there's this new sport. It's inspired by a favorite childhood toy. Did you guys ever have Nerf guns or played with Nerf guns? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We used to have them in our lifestyle office.
I actually
Really?
have. I have two
Ooh.
at my house right now.
maybe we should bring those back. Or we could check this out. It's called Nerf Ball. Hasbro gathered 12 college athletes together for the exhibition match. Players wore suits with smart pads that detect when a Nerf dart hits them. Then the suit lights up red and adds a point for the other team. Hasbro says the new game has elements of basketball, soccer, football, and even Quidditch for those Harry Potter lovers out there. I think that me and Tom were saying earlier that this reminds us kind of laser tag.
Oh, yes. It does,
I loved laser tag.
I am so happy you brought this up because this just triggered a memory for me.
Yeah.
Before Geraldo and I were, officially together.
Yeah.
I invited him to a Nerf gun battle in downtown Los Angeles
so
as
fun.
A first date, but friends, And it was so fun. They had a whole course where you had to duck and then, and they had those things, the sensors, that if you got hit.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was
They didn't have that here in Springfield. I think that
they
would
do.
really. Wait, they do?
They do have it. Because I played it at, they have a little course at Incredible Pizza, I believe.
Really?
Because I played it recently.
We
Well,
might
last
have
year,
to
I
do
think.
this.
Recent. Well, that's not recent.
That's right.
Recent last year compared to 5 years is recent.
That's true.
I agree.
Very true.
I
all
think that's
relative.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Now, this one made me laugh this morning when I found it because I don't know. I love Mama Luna again. She's a saint, but I don't know if I'd want her to hang out with me at college all the time. So, have you guys ever wished your mom was nearby while you were away at school?
Just for food.
Right. Well,
yeah.
This makes sense. Well, Rent-A-Mom service for college students on the East Coast appears to be thriving. So here's how it works. Parents pay the extra mom to be on call 24/7 for the student, to cook, to do laundry, and for those unfortunate events in college, even bail them out of jail. Her price tag is $10,000 per academic year.
What?
And she can only take on 30 students.
Hold on.
What?
Don't you go to college to not have your
That's
parents
what we were
there
saying.
and not take care of you
Yeah.
because you're growing up?
Yes, I love my parents, but
should-
I was ready to skedaddle on out of there. I'm like, love you guys, but
Well,
for me,
peace.
that's where I had to learn how to be efficient on my own. But then
Yeah.
when I moved into the sorority dorm my sophomore year, we had a host, who could get you snacks
Yeah.
and stuff. But
Like,
she wasn't doing my laundry.
Yeah.
I had to go up and,
here's something, and
that
if you don't
works
want to
for
admit
laundry.
it, you don't have to. What age did you learn to do your laundry?
my mom always taught me at a young age. I always had to kind of do it my own, probably about 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember, but we're always sufficient.
We
Yeah.
were too, yeah. I also was,
I remember
yeah.
third, fourth grade, I knew how to do all that.
Now, but did I separate anything in college? No. I did one load.
Oh, I did
That
one
was
load.
cheap.
I was like, right.
I was cheap. It was I got to use those quarters. I'm putting everything in one load. I'm getting it done. I don't care.
Right. I also just want to
But how many shirts got ruined because of that? None?
Not to my knowledge. Did I maybe have a lot of pink underwear? Maybe.
Yeah.
On accident.
happens.
It happens. I'm like, hey, you know what?
You got it done. That's all that matters.
gonna represent. Hey.
Were any of y'all notorious too in college to have the chair? You know what I'm talking about? Where you get your laundry done, it's done, you got your load ready, and then you just put it on the chair, and then
You just
you just pick
pull from there.
Just pull from there.
That was not me.
Oh, no.
I had
'Cause
to.
I have a lot of OCD, I guess, with things.
I wish I was like that. Yeah, I was not like that in college. But of course, when you had all your Greek letters and then you had your pin attire, and then I also anchored in college, so I had some little anchor dresses and stuff. But then I finally started to get more once I did on-air stuff. I was like, okay, I probably should grow up.
Yeah.
I probably should actually put these
And
up now.
I think I deserve a medal for not getting on a soapbox talking about the current college situation and kids and how dependent they are. So I didn't even go there.
You
So
did
look
it.
at-
Yay.
Look at that.
No, I
did,
agree.
but then you
yes.
did- but you did-
yes.
But I was like,
We're
they don't
making
need home
progress.
campuses.
Reject, reflex.
Reject,
Making
reflect.
progress.
Kids grow up, be independent. Life's not fair. There you go.
I
Hashtag
agree.
Peter Pan.
Yes.
Tom, true or false? In college, one load of laundry, or did you separate whites and colors and?
Tom definitely strikes me as the one who's responsible. I think he definitely did.
I can't. I think sometimes I did separate when I first started, freshman year, separate. But as time went on, I just threw it all in.
There we go.
There we go.
Yes.
You guys are crazy.
He's got to be
That's too much.
efficient.
I hear you, Tom.
Although,
Saving money.
See, I was saving
I didn't
water
have to worry
too,
about anything kind of bleeding over. I mean, I didn't have those kind of clothes.
Yeah, me neither.
So I just
really.
threw it in, and it was.
So neutrals.
Well,
See, I own a lot of pink, so
I
it's
do
been
too, yeah.
instilled in me since I was little.
I at least put the whites together though, those kind, the darker clothes and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.